In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about how to get your first 1000 YouTube subs. I am going to show you guys my analytics. I'm going to tell you guys a bit about myself. And I'm just going to give you guys advice on how I got my first 1000 YouTube subs. This is something that I've always wanted to do. I didn't think that it was possible for me. But I do believe that this video is going to help somebody out. You might be watching this video and you have 100 subs, 500, maybe you haven't even started making YouTube videos yet. But this video is to help you get your 1000 subs, and I'm going to tell you guys about how I got my 1000 subs. What's good, guys? My name is Dio Williams, aka Dio for President, and I am a YouTuber, an aspiring YouTuber. I'm going to show you guys all of my analytics in this video as well. So, the goal of my YouTube is to get to 100,000 YouTube subs. If you look at my mirror back there, if you zoom in, it says I have 100,000 YouTube subs. That is my ultimate goal for YouTube. Of course, I am not going to stop at 100,000 YouTube subs, but that is my goal. So, since that is my goal, I'm going to show you guys what the things that I did to get my first 1000 YouTube subs. Okay, bet, let's go. So, before we even talk about Dawn, I'm going to show you guys my YouTube channel and what I do. So I basically do reaction videos, okay? When I first started, I was playing around with different things. I was trying to, make vlogs. I was talking about the equipment that I use, and as you can see, I only got, 20 views, 3 views, 12 views. I was struggling, you guys, as you can see. I hope you guys can see this properly, because I really want to show you guys like how things have been going. And yeah, as you can see, bro, I also tried just like different things, how to talk to your crush, how to deal with heartbreak and trauma. But then, bro, people were not clicking on my videos. People were not clicking on my videos. In my mind, I was like, are my thumbnails not good enough? Like, what's going on? How come I'm not getting any views? And I said to myself, okay, let me just keep going. So I kept on going, and as you can see, only 15 views, 62 views. I wasn't getting that many views, you guys. I did story times, you know. I spoke about when I got to 300 subs, and I do that so that like people can follow along with my journey, and so that I can look back on my journey as well and be like, damn, I came a long way. Just 3 months ago I had 300 subs, and now I'm at 1,000. Like, in fact, 5 months ago I had 0 subs, and now I'm at 1,000. So I can give you guys advice on what I've been doing. Like, I'm not the best, but I know a thing or two. Um, as you can see, my thumbnails kept on getting better. But the reason why I wasn't getting the views that I wanted was because no one knows who I am. Nobody knows who I am. I'm just a random guy on YouTube. These videos also do not educate anybody. So since I'm just a random guy on YouTube, people aren't going to watch my videos because I guess I'm not that entertaining yet. you know, yet. It took a while. But one day, I even did a prank on my best friend. I did pranks, try not to laugh. As you can see, these thumbnails are trash. You know, this thumbnail is not that bad, but then these other thumbnails are not good at all. They're not good. Um, I did more vlogs, and then sometime in the channel, I said, you know what? This was about 2 months ago. I said I am going to start making reaction videos. So 2 months ago, I was like, okay, let me start making reaction videos. This was one of my first reaction videos right here, and it got 643 views. I remember when this was my most viewed video, and I said to myself, okay, that's interesting. It's working. It's working. Even with this, Blackboy Max's best song, I'm a big fan of Blackboy Max. I was like, okay, like this is kind of working for me. Let me stick with it. And then I just, kept on posting reaction videos. Um Lil TJ had something going on, her dropping her OnlyFans, and then I dropped this video. Right now, it has almost 1,000 views. And what I learned is, and Duke Dennis said this when he was giving advice. I didn't understand it then, but I understand it a lot more. He said that at first he like if he was to start from scratch, he would react to things that are bumping, things that are popular right now, things that everyone is talking about right now, and you put those videos on YouTube, put them on TikTok, and then he would start streaming. I personally don't want to stream, at least not yet. I just want to, make videos on YouTube and make some money on YouTube. That is my goal. And then I kept on going. I kept on going, you know, but I didn't really understand. I did this Gen Z slang quiz with my mom. It only got 44 views. Like I said, again, nobody knows who I am, so nobody cares to watch that. You know, this video was going kind of viral. Not viral, but like it was popular. 100 ants versus one black widow, you guys. You know, hold up, chill. Where is it? Sorry, guys. Yeah, 100 ants versus one black widow. I reacted to this video, it got 500 views, and because of that, my watch time was going up. In terms of getting subscribers and getting monetized on YouTube, you need to get your watch time and you need to get your subscribers. As you guys know, and even if you don't know, you need 1,000 watch time hours. Sorry, 4,000 watch time hours and 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube. So that is your goal. If you can get that with a small amount of videos, great, good for you. That is great. I'm happy for you. But if you have to grind like me, some days I post 2 videos a day. Sometimes I post one. Max I post 3. But I've been posting every day for the last 162 days. So it's almost been half a year, you know. And yeah, I just kept on posting, just trying to figure out different things that would work, what reaction videos would work. Around this time, I will say, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just reacting to random videos. One of my subscribers told me to react to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, the most disgusting burger on the internet. Like, but I was still kind of lost. I didn't know what I was doing, you know. Right here, I was getting tired and I said, you know what, I'm just going to quit YouTube for a while and stop my challenge. I am very happy that I did not stop, because if I stopped, I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys now about having 1,000 subs. The most important thing is consistency, you guys. You must be consistent with this. Like, just don't quit. Eventually, you're going to find out what exactly you should be posting. Around here as well was when I was like, okay, this shit is not going to work. Trying to sing like J. Cole. Nobody cares about me singing like J. Cole, bro. Maybe when I get to 100,000 subs, people are going to be like, oh, this was what he was doing. But right now, nobody gives a shit, and that's okay. People will give a shit later. Um, I did a video on Charlie Kirk's death. It got 400 views. And I'm like, okay, cool, 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 and it just kept on going. And then this was my first video that got 1,000 views, you guys. It got 1,300 views. And I said, interesting. Okay. Now, let me tell you the difference between this video and maybe like a trying to sing like J. Cole video. The difference is young men, you know, care about this. People care about the female gaze. This is a topic that people talk about on TikTok every single day. My point is, you need to have a searchable topic that people are going to watch. If it's just some random YouTube title, no one is going to watch it. You feel me? And another important thing is your face. In most of my videos, my face is in there, so people get familiar with my face. So if they see another video, they're going to click on the video because they know who they're going to see. I spoke about the David and Celeste situation. That was going crazy, and I just kept on going, and I hit a point where I didn't like my videos weren't hitting like that. However, though, you know, I was still getting subscribers. Every view counts. You know, Talking about the bumping moments do matter. And then right here, I hit 1,000 subs. You know, I hit 1,000 subs. The day I hit 1,000 subs, I swear I got like I ended up with 1,030. You know, People want to support you when they see that you're going to the top. You know, I know for a fact that the day I get to 5,000 subs, 10,000 subs, I might get an extra 1,000 subs just because people want to support. You know, and yeah, I just dropped this video right now reacting to the 7 levels of growing on YouTube. And I dropped this one 12 hours ago. And this one 22 hours ago, it has almost 100 views. Now let me tell you why this has 1 view and this has 81 views. I'm talking about Plague Max in this video. Plague Max is famous. This is me talking about assumptions. People had assumptions about me. I'm not famous, so nobody gives a shit. Maybe if I had 50,000 subscribers, then yes, people would watch this video because I have 50,000 subscribers, but right now I have 1,000 subs. So this video is going to, be like this for a while until my YouTube starts to take off. Now, let's talk about this YouTube channel. I have been doing YouTube for a while now, and one of the best advice I can give you is do not reinvent the wheel. Do something that is already working. If I'm being real, I take a lot of inspiration from Don, Don started this YouTube channel. It hasn't been up to a year. He started this YouTube channel 10 months ago. I was here when he had like maybe 10,000 subs. And today, this channel has over 100,000 YouTube subs. Bro, come on. Okay. This channel has 1,200 1,209,000 subs. Sorry you guys, I'm kind of tired, but bear with me. 628 videos. He's only posted a couple of shorts, but most of his videos are long form. Now, if you look at his latest videos, they have 24K, 50K, 50K, 50K. And it's crazy because when you scroll down, the more you scroll down, some have 100K, 94K, 30K, 94K, but he's been posting about 3 times a day. I'm telling you that this is where I get my inspiration from. He's been posting 3 times a day every single day for the last 10 months. Sometimes the videos are 15 minutes long, 22 minutes long. These are all long videos. So because of that, he got monetized. I'm pretty sure that he got monetized pretty quickly. I didn't understand that. If I had started with posting videos like this, I probably would have reached my goal a lot faster. And maybe I would have reached my watch time a lot faster as well. If you look at his most popular videos, 400K, 200K, 124K. Like, it's all about posting things that are, relevant, to society. What else can I show you guys? Let's go on to my analytics one more time. But yeah, you guys, please drop a subscribe if this video helped you, drop a like, drop something, because I'm trying to, I'm trying to grow too. And I'm trying to help you guys grow as well. You in terms of me being monetized, this is the last thing I'm going to show you guys. I have almost 1,000 watch time hours. I started to really grow my watch time hours in September. The best place that I can probably show you guys. Hold on. Watch time hours, October. Can I? Let me see. That's 28 days. Okay. The best place I can show you guys this is on my phone. So let me switch to this. Okay. So this is what it looks like on here. Let me try and reduce the brightness. There we go. Let me have it focus for a bit. Okay. So as you can see, these are my stats for the last couple of months. In May, I had 65. Hold on. I know this looks like shit. Hold on. Let me flip this. Flip horizontal. Yeah. Yeah. In May, I had 65 watch time hours only. That was when I first started YouTube. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just posting. In June, I had 145 watch time hours. So that was a decent jump. July, I did worse. July, I know that like I wasn't posting as frequently. I wasn't doing as good. July is my birthday month, so because of that, I was kind of slacking. But in August, that's when I said, you know what, I'm going to take Duke Dennis's advice and post culturally relevant topics. Topics that people would watch, and then I got 370 watch time hours. And then in September, I kept on going at that same pace, posting culturally like things that people were watching, popular stuff. And as you can see, I got 570 watch time hours. Sorry. 570 watch time hours. That's the best that I did, And in October, and October is not even done yet, you guys. I have 346.5 watch time hours this month. And yeah, ultimately, YouTube is also a compounding thing, As you compound in subscribers, you also compound in what you understand about the platform, I will say in the last 5, almost 6 months, I have learned so much, but then it's also because I'm on here every single day. So I hope that video was able to help you guys in some kind of way. Drop a comment, drop a like. I hope this video kind of helps you guys out, because it's something that I'm passionate about. Growing on YouTube, having a fan base, all of that is cool. But yeah, I'll get back with you guys with another video later.